Hey guys, welcome back. Joe here again from ScaleFreak.com, coming to bring you a bit of a late video blog. Today is Wednesday the 21st. Normally I release these on Sunday, but holy crap, life has been super busy. That and this past Sunday, my wife and I were celebrating our 4th wedding anniversary by heading up to Monster Jam in Toronto. Now, funny enough, a lot of you guys may know this, actually. My wife is amazing. If any of you have met her, you know that. But she's amazing on a bunch of different levels. Not only is she an IT technician, an electrical engineering technologist, as her title actually is, but this woman is pure cars as well. It was actually pretty phenomenal. Like when I first met her years and years and years and years ago, you know, if you asked her what kind of car something was, she'd just tell you the color. Now, she can tell a motor from a block away. She can hear it and be like, that's a 5-liter Mustang. That's a Dodge Ram. That's a 4.6-liter modular. She can tell that stuff now. She can look at a car and tell you what it is just by a couple key features on the car. This woman's crazy awesome. On top of that, she's a big motorhead as well. One of our favorite TV shows, Top Gear. How many wives do you have that not only buy you an Xbox One for, well, because it was a Wednesday, but also are like, hey, you should go and play video games today. Hey, you should buy some new RC car parts. Hey, we should go watch 1,500 horsepower monster trucks jump over everything. I mean, now it's to the point where we're actually planning on going to a Monster Jam World Championship in Vegas. She wants to do that as well. But I'm sure she probably wants to hit a couple of the shows as well. So we'll see you in Vegas. But anyway, we did go on Sunday to go up to Monster Jam, which was always a blast. Makes me super stoked for the future because my son turns 1 in less than a week. On the 27th, he turns 1 year old. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm watching all these people and their small children at the Monster Jam. I'm thinking, oh my God, one day I get to bring Bear here. Just like years and years and years ago when I was a little kid, my uncle used to take me to the Monster Jams, and I remember that. That was like the coolest thing ever. So got to watch a great show. It was absolutely amazing. So that was Sunday written off. Had no opportunity to do a video blog. And then since then, of course, we've got some people who've been sick at work. So I've been working double shifts, Monday, Tuesday, today is Wednesday, working a double shift today as well. So no time to do parts installs. As far as parts installs, it's actually pretty neat. I've almost got the portal axle build done. I've just got a couple more little segments to make. Way overdue on getting that video out to you guys, and there's not much left to do. But because it is such a segmented video, so many parts to install, it is going to require some editing time. I hope to have that to you. I'm going to have to say next week, guys, because I know the rest of this week, if this sickness keeps happening at work with people, I'm going to have to work doubles for the rest of the week, so I don't know when I'm going to film. I also had the guys from Warrior Armor send me some cool parts as well, so those are going on the F-Bomb and the Red Devil Recon, so thank you guys from Warrior Armor for hooking me up with that. I've also got some cool chassis coming from MS Tech for both those rigs again, which is awesome. I can't wait to build these trucks up to a level that's just the next step and bring you guys an idea of these parts. I also have a letter from the post office that I have a package waiting for me. I have no idea what it is, but it's addressed to me, which means it's got to be more RC car parts. So as soon as I figure out what those are, I'll bring that video to you as well. And you guys, if you're on the Scale Freak RC Instagram, you'll notice that I have another project truck coming up. Got myself a JK. You guys may remember that truck. It's the Zombie Response Team truck that Steve Taylor, we did a rig review on a long time ago. He also did a couple videos with his rig for some other stuff. So Steve has moved to a GCM chassis, moved to the GCM Cross Canyon chassis, and has no need for his SCX anymore. And I always wanted a JK shell to do a few more scale parts and installs on. So I picked that up. And talking of the GCM chassis, guys, the vote for the 2015 Viewer's Choice truck is losing its mind with the GCM chassis. As of right now, there is a ton of votes, 95 votes right now for the GCM chassis, and 73 votes for the runner-up so far, which is the Ascender. The other trucks doesn't even seem to, I mean, the one has 15, the one has like 5. It doesn't seem that anybody wants anything to do with the axial stuff in the vote. It doesn't seem that anything wants to do with the RC4WD in the vote. It's all about that GCM chassis. So I've already been talking to the guys at GCM just to kind of some plans as to what could be happening with this chassis. So lots of fun stuff coming with that. I'm actually really excited to build this truck and continue with the votes and see what else it is. Just a reminder, guys, head over to the Scale Freak Facebook page. The link is down below. Just make sure you have to add yourself if you're not already on it. It does take me a little bit. I'm trying to keep the spammers out, so it takes me a little bit to get the approval button clicked on. And also, if you're viewing it from an iPhone or an iPad or any kind of mobile device, you actually have to click on View Pinned Post, because it is a pinned post if you can't find the vote, and then you just vote for whatever you want. Now, if you've already done a vote and you want to change it, just click on the one you want to change it to. It's a Facebook, what do you call it? It's a Facebook poll, so you can change it at any time. And on January 31st, before I go to sleep, which is about 10 p.m. on January 31st, I'm going to just look at it, take a screenshot, and say, here's the vote, guys. This is the winner. And then I'll make the arrangements to bring that rig in, and then we start the build. So future votes that will be going on, voting for the power system, voting for the servo, voting for wheels, tires, all that stuff. We have to vote on all of that. So in the end, this truck will be basically what you guys have made it to be. The only thing we really won't be voting on is the shell, if it's a GCM chassis, because that chassis has been built for a very specific wheelbase shell. It is a very short wheelbase rig, and it's going to be an absolute trip when it's built. So you can go over to the GCM site. I've also put the link to that below, and check out the link to the GCM rig, and you can look at the pictures and all the descriptions there. So I do want to remind you, though, about the Scale Freak Facebook page. I've had to put a couple notes up there recently about sales on the page. Guys, this is not a for sale page. This is not a trade page. This is not a buy page. The reason being is because the Scale Freak group is an international group for the entire world. We do not, it's not a forum, so we do not have any kind of historical trader feedback area, and people have very short memories. It's very easy for somebody to create a new login name, and scammers will have a heyday with stuff like Facebook. I don't play that game. If you want to buy and sell and trade, I need you to go somewhere else. Maybe a board that's specifically for your region, or maybe even a forum like maybe RC Sparks have a buy and sell section in there as well, or maybe a local forum to you. It's not going to fly on the Facebook page. You may see the odd sale on the Scale Freak Facebook page, but that's because those are trusted vendors. And a trusted vendor is someone that I have done business before with multiple times, that I know personally and I can vouch for, or that's really about it. People that I've done business with, or even if I know it is a trusted business. Like I got a couple on there that I haven't specifically done business with, but I know that people that have, they're a trusted entity on the internet. They've been around for a long time. They have a great rating. Those are other people that could be a trusted vendor. So you may see a sale from them. How do you become a trusted vendor? Contact me. We'll discuss it. I'm not really looking to make anybody a trusted vendor if you're just looking to sell a kit. But if you have a specific line of parts that you're constantly going to create, you're constantly going to make, hit me up. We'll talk it out. I'll figure out whether or not it can be put on the site, and you can advertise there as well. Another thing about the Scale Freak Facebook site, if your sole intention is to come on the site and just spam other groups, say, join the site, never post a single thing other than, hey, come check out my group, I'm just going to delete you. I mean, really, I don't mind talking about other groups. I don't mind sharing. But if the only thing you have to contribute to the group is, hey, come check out my group, I'm just going to delete you. So you have to contribute to the community. Even if you say, like, hey, nice truck every once in a while, that's a little bit of a different story. I'll still look at that. But again, if you're just coming in every week, every couple days and saying, hey, come on over here and check out this new thing, gone. No room, no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So that's really about it for this week. I just wanted to let you guys know about a few of the updates that I do have coming. Bench questions is still coming, guys. Again, all these double shifts at work have been taking up all of my time. So I do need to nail down a time with the other guys. I'm actually, as soon as I'm done recording this video, I'm going to hit the guys up on online, get a message out there, and find out when they're going to be available. Let's get something set up. Fire the lights up in the Scale Freak studio. Get some questions answered. So as a reminder, guys, I have had some questions already coming in. Just hit up benchquestions@gmail.com. Just send me your question. Just remember, you were looking for questions that can be answered in like a panel sort of way, because there's going to be 3 guys giving you their opinion on your question. And depending on what the question is, I'll make sure that I scale it for that group of guys. So say if I've got a couple guys who are more scale, I'll put more scale questions there. If a couple guys who are more race, I'll put more race questions there. If a couple guys who are more drift, I'll put more drift questions there. We don't really have anybody who's into flight. Sorry, guys. I can give you a very basic opinion on it, which is usually, yeah, that's pretty neat. Sorry, I can't help. but I will help out as best I can. And product reviews and stuff like that, I will also take a look at a product and give you my opinion on what it is. Same with the other guys. Not necessarily saying that our opinions are based on actual use of the product. So I'd rather stay away from those. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for the patience and waiting for the video blog. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments section below. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button that's down here. Helps me out a wicked ton. And of course, the subscribe button if you haven't already. Guys, the subscribers, I'm reaching almost 9,000 subscribers. And guys, this channel is for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, the views are outrageous. I'm absolutely in love with all the people that are enjoying this video, and that's the reason why I keep making them. So thank you guys, thank you for the views, thank you for watching, and of course, share. I'm only putting this on a few social media sites just to get it out there and get it started. If you'd like to share it with your local groups, I can't be a part of all of them. I get tons of invites, and I can't let my Facebook feed, because remember, guys, I also use Facebook for selling cars for my business. So I can't let my Facebook feed get too caked up full of things of one-off groups that I just post in now and then. So I had to pare back a lot of groups. About Facebook as well, guys, I'm getting a ton of invite requests for RC-related stuff on my personal Facebook page, guys. I'm not accepting any more RC-only stuff on my personal page. I've pared back all of my personal stuff to be more about my family and my direct friends that I actually know here, mainly because I put a lot of personal stuff on there about my kid, about my wife, stuff like that, more than just telling you about what her career is, but actually personal pictures and things like that. So I am pulling all that back. So if you send me a Facebook invite, I will just not now it. I will not be accepting anybody that I don't know personally back onto my Facebook. But you can hit me up over on the Scale Freak RC page, because I'm always active there. You'll always find me there. So guys, thanks again for watching today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and have a great day.